Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Canada is no ordinary white land. Rather, it is full of extreme and unique feats that you won't believe if they were not filmed. So, sit tight as we take you on this shocking ride through our northern neighbors. Breathing tree. Wait, is this tree trying to breathe through a split opening like that? Well, trees are living organisms like us. This unusual video was taken by a guy while he was walking in the forest during heavy rainfall in Alberta, Canada, in June of 2022. According to this Canuck, he heard something crack, and upon going closer, he saw a tree breathing heavily from its slit trunk. How on earth is that possible? If you thought the breathing tree was crazy, then the breathing forest of Quebec's Sacré-Cœur is going to blow your mind. Look how it appears to inhale and exhale at will. In reality, both have nothing to do with sylvology phenomena, but are just maneuvers of solid winds. Long-nosed chimera. This next entry has baffled the experienced angler after landing with one of the catches in the net of Newfoundland's boat. This peculiar fish made it onto the news as it had wings and a long nose that was almost like rubber and was unlike any fish seen before. Later, it was revealed that the rare fish was a long-nosed chimera, which is related to sharks and skates. It resides almost 2,600 meters below the surface and is almost never seen outside of the water. Snapdragon seed pods. Gosh, Canadian bushes are growing skulls! Actually, they are really unusual seed pods, looking at which will give you pure evil chills. Ugh. If you squeeze these seed pods, you will get dragon-like features. In general, snapdragon is a very good addition to your backyard, but when their flowers die, their dried seed pods look like tiny, brown, shrunken skulls. The local Canadians believe that these seeds hold supernatural powers and can act as protection against bad ones. It is also believed that in the Middle Ages, they were used in youth restoration potions by witches. How freaky can these seeds get? Have you seen any other plant with such grotesque features? Tell us in the comments section. Dinosaur mummy. Who knew that even dinosaurs could be mummified? Well, Mother Nature can do anything, and the evidence is there. A group of local miners in Canada came across a fossil, and it was so well preserved that only calling it a fossil would be a disgrace. When it was brought in for examination, the scientists found out that it was a new kind of armored prehistoric dinosaur, and its 18-foot body was remarkably intact. Some even said that it looked sleepy and felt like it would pounce at you at any moment. Insect infestation. This entry will kick in entomophobia for everyone. A video from a Toronto gas station went viral 4 years ago. The clip shows mayflies covering nearly everything at a gas station, which some spectators refer to as a sign of the end of days. But the scientists begged to differ, and according to them, Toronto was dubious about most bug treatment complaints in the country and had a tendency to pull up something like this. Wolf-like creature. What kind of a wolf is this? Or is it the usual bear? Some might even say that it's a real-life dire wolf from Game of Thrones. In 2017, local Canadian hunters shot an animal with long, grayish-brown fur, a large head, and a snout, but its ears were larger than average, and legs and body too short for a typical wolf, which even spooked its hunters. So they believed that they had mowed down some mythical creature. However, when its DNA got tested, the results showed it was a young, non-lactating female and a canid, a member of the dog family that includes dogs, foxes, coyotes, and wolves. Immortal frogs. These frogs just won't die! Meet the wood frogs, who are just inches away from being immortal. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but these amphibians can actually turn into frogsicles and still survive the chill. Wood frogs are Canadian residents and have incredible survival modes. When Canadian blizzards hit, they almost give up living by producing special antifreeze molecules made of glucose and glycogen, which does not let ice crystals form within them and further saves energy. To get through the winter, their bodies almost shut down, saving up all the energy, and they stay stationary and starve till summers come back. Hey, if you want to be immortal too, maybe try kissing this frog. Doll's eyes. Well, the botanical wonders are also found just in Canada. And here I thought the only thing special about Canada was Justin Bieber. Doll's eyes, aka white cohosh, is a plant with bright white berries on red stalks, which grow in clusters of small, white, black-spotted berries in midsummer. But don't get too excited, as they are all show and no touch. They have cardiogenic toxins in them, have an adverse effect on human cardiac muscle tissue, and their ingestion can lead to an untimely end. Narcisse snake dens. If you ever want to head to Manitoba, Canada to explore its wildlife, then you should know that it is a snake's den. Literally, the place has thousands of red-sided garter snakes slithering over each other. Well, they gather to look for their damsel, or as they say in wildlife, to mate. These snakes cuddle up for a 2 to 3 week mating period, where one female is surrounded by up to 100 males to form a mating ball. But don't worry, as these snakes are not venomous at all, and walking on them might be awkward because of all the mating things, but it's not dangerous at all. Flying creature. Now, what is it supposed to be, and why is it making those horrible noises? Recorded back in 2021, this clip shows a weird creature with wings crawling and gliding in the backyard of a Canadian hometown. Even the people filming were scared out of their wits and were screaming their lungs out. However, when the video was uploaded, people started pointing out that there was nothing to be afraid of, as the unknown creature in the video was either a cologue or a flying lemur in distress because of some injury and was just trying to get away from really loud humans. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber's pick is an eerie tree in the Great Bear Rainforest, which has grown into the shape of some demon holding the trunk. Intriguing, right? It ought to be, because I haven't seen any tree like that before. Have you? The tree serves as a tourist attraction, and people from all around the world come to see it. And when they come across it on their hike, their first reaction is, that is bizarre and somewhat scary to consider at best. Cranberry harvest. Did you know that by the time of Canadian Thanksgiving, the waters of Canadian lakes go red? Yes, as it is cranberry harvesting time. Alright, if this made you think that cranberries grow on water, let me be clear, they don't. It's just a pre-harvest technique called wet harvesting, used by the local farmers, in which they use water reels, nicknamed egg beaters, to churn the water and loosen the cranberries from the vine. And from that process, we get thousands of cranberries floating on the water, giving them the feel of being painted red. Amazing, right? Blob-like creature. Did you know that Vancouver Lake got invaded by a slimy, brain-like alien? Really, look for yourself. Yeah, I know some might say this blob-like creature is like a prop from a low-budget horror film, but this discovery had ET enthusiasts excited back in 2017. However, it recently got cleared up that these were no aliens, but rather a peculiar kind of blob that are in fact colonies of hundreds of tiny creatures. They have been residing on Earth since the Jurassic times and are called bryozoans. But this head-scratching discovery still had some secrets to unravel, as these blobs kept spreading in the damp lakes, and scientists are unsure why. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe for more such videos. See you soon!